the question says 30 people are injured in a train derailment. Which client should be transported to the hospital first? As you can see, you're dealing with a mass casualty. You have 30 people that were injured in this accident. This is the key to understand that you will be using the strategy that I just taught you. Let's follow the steps of the strategy. So in step number 1, you have to identify which victim sustained injuries that are life-threatening. So let's go one by one and determine which answer is a life-threatening injury. Answer number 1 says a 20-year-old who is unresponsive and has a high injury to his spinal cord. Do you think this is a life-threatening injury? Absolutely. This is a life-threatening injury. Okay, perfect. Let's go to patient number 2. An 80-year-old who has a compound fracture of the arm. Do you think patient number 2 has a life-threatening injury? Nope. This is a non-life-threatening injury. I'm just going to abbreviate to make it easier. Answer number 3. A 10-year-old with a laceration on his leg. We don't have to do much thinking here. This is a non-life-threatening injury. And answer number 4, it says a 25-year-old with a sucking chest wound. This is a life-threatening injury. It's very important that you understand how to do these steps, because these type of questions can get very complicated. And if you don't know the basics, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. So step number 1, I determined which patient has a life-threatening injury. Step number 2, I determined which patient has a non-life-threatening injury. What is the next step? Eliminate any answer that contains a non-life-threatening injury. So answer number 2 and answer number 3 is eliminated. So far, we're doing good. We have already eliminated 2 answers. We have 2 answers left. Answer number 4 and answer number 1. Look at step number 3. Which patient has a higher chance of survivability? Which patient has a higher chance to survive? Number 1, a 20-year-old who is unresponsive with a high injury to the spinal cord, or a 25-year-old with a sucking chest wound. The patient that has the higher chance of survival is patient number 4. Therefore, answer number 1 is eliminated. As you can see, this strategy is very simple to use if you follow these steps. If you follow the 3 steps that I just showed one of you.